Hello, welcome back to the Delicia.Ramphago podcast, and I am Delicia. So in today's video, I am with you. A man over here is very much in shock that his very own wife asked him if he could bring another man into their sex life. Is it a matter of, like, in other ways, she's trying to send a message or tell him that I'm just not really satisfied with how far you go with this, how you ball, how you do things, or it's just a matter of, hey, just wanted to experience, like, what is it with it? Does it have an issue whatsoever? What is it with it? But anyways, that's the video that we're going to be learning from about, or rather the topic we're going to be learning from about. But before I get into the video, could you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future. With that being said, please let's get into the story. A listener who is in shock says his wife recently complained about their boring sex life and suggested they bring in a third party, which is another man, into their bedroom to spice things up. This is very crazy. Like, girl, how did you get to that point? But anyway, maybe she has a very own reasons. Let's find out. I hope I hope Anonymous highlighted those reasons. Taken aback by this, the listener says that this killed his confidence, and he's never been able to look at his partner the same. Yeah, I understand where he's coming from, because as people, we do not process things the same way, killing his confidence. On the other side, he might probably be thinking that maybe she's already cheating, does he have someone in mind already? Why this? How long has it been like this? There's a lot of thoughts that can go into that, but let's continue. Reaching out to a fellow bestie in the city listeners, he wants to know if there is any way to remedy the situation without them separating. Okay, about a month ago, after I had sex with my wife rather, she told me that she was not happy with our bedroom life. I was shocked, as we've been together for 10 years. By the way, this is the real story. That was just a background story. Now we're getting to the story, like how he narrated it himself. Oh wow, it's windy. It's been windy these days. So I asked her, the crazy part is they've been together for 10 years. 10 years, how long did she, when did this come of an issue to her? When did this come to her attention? I wonder where were the actual reasons that it happened in their life. Maybe health-wise, maybe something had happened to him that his energy drew down, or what? Like, what is what? Or maybe they just fell into a routine and that's just boring now. Maybe. But let's find out. I asked her how long she had felt like this, and she said from the beginning I was not what she was used to, but because she loved me, she overlooked this. Oh, okay. I don't know. That's kind of fair enough, according to me. Maybe to you, it's something else. She should have moved along. I think that's fair enough, on your end. How she approached the relationship. She didn't want to go with a person whom she was compatible with, like, sexually. I think that's a great idea. Somehow you should all because you're not gonna tick all the boxes. Come on, no one is perfect. She says we need to find ways to spice things up. I have no issue with this. However, one thing she asked for is to bring a third party, which is another man. I flat out confused, and I have never looked at her the same. I feel she has been playing me all these years, and now she wants something so extreme rather, and she is adamant. The part of him thinking that she probably been playing him all these years, I think maybe he rather is not processing this whole thing correctly. Before you conclude, you need to thoroughly look at the situation and try to look at it with different perspective, not just have a skewed vision. Don't go with it with like one-sided. Think about it like how she's coming along with this, how long she's been with this, like how this whole thing started, you know, how she took it even herself, you know. It's not about you being weak or boring or less of a man. It's not like you're missing something, you know. Hence she saw you fit to be a husband, which is a big deal if you asked me. I think you need to change his perspective if you ask me. It shouldn't be a big deal, but the issue here is bringing another person now. That's crazy. There's a lot to consider when it comes to that. I do not say that I condone it, or rather it's not even my place to mark it right or wrong, you know, each to their own. My self-esteem has taken a turn, a knock rather. I am afraid this is something our marriage can survive. Really? No. I mean, you can sit down and talk this out. If need be, consider even canceling, you know, a sex therapist. Yeah, there are those. Maybe they should consider one. What do you think? I think they should. Honestly. It's not a big deal. 10 years is very long, and in that 10 years they had many thousands of conflicts, misunderstanding. This too shall pass, you know. Gentlemen, please sit down with your wife and talk this out. Do not take a decision based on your emotions. Do not react based on your emotions. Consider logic, you know. Just consider different perspective into this. Don't rush to the conclusion. I don't think it'll be worth it. I mean, maybe she can change her mind, you know. Maybe you can meet each other halfway. It does not necessarily mean that there should be a third person into that. There are many ways you can remedy your sexual life rather than putting or bringing in a third person. There are many ways. I assume, I suppose, I think, I agree that way. Okay, and then it goes on. I do not feel like there is any way out of this. There is. You see, it says I do not feel like. The problem is that people like to conclude on their feelings. I do not feel like. I just don't feel it. Like, you don't have to feel everything, really. Like, just because you do not feel it does not mean it's wrong or it's right. Come on. Your feelings are not facts. They say love is not enough. I get it now. I am not going to agree to another man in my bedroom. That I will not do, except for letting her go. What else is my option? Come on. You do not have to reduce it down to like this is the final solution or this is the final thing on the table. Just sit down and talk things through. Like I said, you've been together for 10 years. There are many issues and decisions you sat together and took, or rather made a decision together. You understand? Like, I know it's shocking, like, how do you even think of that? But come on, take it easy. Do not rush into concluding things. There should be another way, trust me. There should be another way. But the first step is just sitting down and talk to them and find out how they like. Just be open-minded. Don't go into the conversation with a closed mind. And you, my lady, how did you even get to the point where you thought the or you thought the solution to the problem is bringing in another person? How did you get to that point? Because maybe you can even consider buying toys, or rather, like I said, a sex therapist. They are there. There are many ways. Or what if the issue is you? Like, just what if? You know, before you point a finger on someone, you should consider maybe you too might be the problem, or you are contributing to the problem in some ways. And yes, 10 years is very long. Maybe she should have just alerted him early on, sort of like even teach him how to move, you know. If that's the thing. Like, yeah, you can teach them, right? I think so. Like, why not? But anyways, let me know in the comment section. If you have not, please do like, subscribe. subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also do comment. I would definitely like to hear from you, and do share with others. Do not keep this info. We are here to learn, definitely not sipping the tea. Otherwise, that's all for me today. Let me love and leave you, and God bless you.